Good evening, everyone. Our project is promoting healthy eating and balanced diet. So, the agenda of our project is team members, roles and responsibilities, improvements made from professor feedback, project description, teamwork agreement, personas, minimum viable product, technologies, algorithm, diagrams, sprint 4 recap, product backlog, sprint 5 backlog, metrics, retrospective, sprint 6, project demo, GitHub link, and live application demo. So let me introduce my team. So Satvik as developer, myself as developer, Mansa as developer, so Naresh as QA tester, Brunda as database administrator. So improvements made from professor feedback. Professor feedback. New template is needed. We worked on new template. Proper project description is needed. We updated our project description. Make changes in architecture diagram. We made changes to architecture diagram. Update ER diagram. ER diagram is updated. Add story points to sprint 5 and 6 backlog and specify the issue or task. So we added new story points and specified issues and tasks. Add technical paper and deployment manual. Completed the technical paper and deployment manual. Add algorithm network architecture. Algorithm network architecture is added. Change the format in which we write our test cases and output. We change the format of our test cases. Add story points to metrics. We updated metrics. So project description, project name, prompting healthy eating and balanced diet with redefined me. Test name, Tiny Coders, a project description. We are providing the customers a healthy living habits with proper nutrients and workout with unique features according to the user customization for customers who wanted to take proper medications, supplements, diet and workouts. Our web application redefined me. So benefit outcomes. Customers can contact dietitian and personal trainers once the user subscribes to the application. The dietitian provides the nutrients, details, and the supplements to the customer without going to the hospital directly. It will provide the details of the gyms nearby and highly rated personal trainers. Here's the GitHub wiki link. So, team working agreement. So all the members of the team are expected to attend meetings that happen twice over the week, and in case of absence, person must contact the teammates for the information. Tasks are to be divided between each member of team, and the members of team should stay committed to the deadlines of the task that they are assigned. Each member of team is expected to brainstorm and come with unique ideas, making sure every teammate providing the equal amount of contribution and providing feedback within the team so that they can perform better. In case if any person in the team faces issues, he or should contact other persons in the team. The project has been equally divided with the teammates and expected to complete before deadline. If any teammate is unable to complete the task before the deadline, they should let the team lead know how about it and take help from the team to complete the task. Teammates need to discuss every minute details and can contact or needs to let the team know about any update. They can ping in the WhatsApp group available from teammates. The presentation will be shared with everyone in the team, but edit access is only given for one person to make changes to avoid further confusions. Teammates must involve in the project and attend every meet without fail. So the personas will be explained by Naresh. Thank you.
Thank you, Varun. Hello, everyone. So here are the personas. We have four personas. So the first one is Elena, and her age is 32 years, and her profession is dietitian. She located in New York. So her profile, Elena graduated with her decorate from the University of Bridgeport School of Chiropractic. She has spent over 5 years in the healthcare industry and has a patience for understanding human biomechanics. And she is registered with the Commission of Dietetics Registration, that means CDR. So she is mother of two kids and her husband is software. So her interest is long rides, cooking, athletics, listening to music. So she frustrated to Elena must deal with a lot of vitamin and nutrition deficiency patients every day. She wants to help patients who need supplements and vitamins in the daily routine, but she can't help everyone at the same time in case of emergency. Her goal is to collaborate with the top EHR system handling companies to update the EHR system, and needs to hire few faculties who helps her in maintaining the data of clients. So she will help patients who need supplements by using a web application that is Redefine Me. So she will be communicating with her clients at her feasibility. She can plan meetings with the patients even from home, so that she can closely observe the patient's requirements. And the second one is Trisha. Her name is Trisha and age is about 28 years. Her profession is HR managing director. She is located in California. So she works at Apple in California. She handles the recruiting team and conducts all the interviews for the new candidates. There will be a lot of pressure in the office. She is newly married and shifted to California. She is suffering from calcium deficiency, has signs of B12 and suffering from dry skin, severe hair fall. She needs medication for malnutrition, including supplementation, proper diet, lifestyle. Her interest is reading books, nature, singing. So, Trisha is mainly frustrated about how to handle her job and care about her health, lifestyle due to hectic schedule and interview appointments. She couldn't be able to make for the appointments with her doctor due to her tight schedule. So her goal is as calcium deficiency can reduce bone strength and lead to osteoporosis, so which is characterized by fragile bones. Trisha wants to take the supplements with food containing vitamins in order to maintain balance at her feasibility, and can communicate with her personal nutritionist frequently. And the third one is Alex, age is 29, profession gym trainer. Alex is the most handsome and best rated trainer in the most famous gyms in New York City. So he is the head coach of Mighty Transformation Program, and his passion is to help people change their lives in the simplest and most realistic way. He believes everyone deserves the right for good health and to be happy with themselves inside and out. So he loves to help people for reach their transformation goals with proper diet. So he interested in weightlifting, dancing, cycling, volunteering, hiking. So as he is the best coach in the gym, people wants to get the information about the proper diet and the routine workouts to follow. Lot of people surround him to ask him about the diet, which he is training his personal trainers. And his goal is mindful of what his clients eat is just as crucial as the routine in order to bring in healthy life and mind. So he wants to become established fitness professional. So he helps his client to reach the individual goals with unique diet plans. Redefine can help him to get touch with his clients virtually and can help with workouts and diet plans through online classes. So the fourth one is Jelena Noura Hadid. Her age is 27. So her profession is female runway model. She located in Los Angeles. So we call Gigi Hadid in an American model and television personality. So Hadid's modeling career began when she was 2 years old. She started modeling for baby guests before stopping to concentrate on school. She eventually returned to modeling in 2000, 2011. She resumed working with Marciano and was named the face of Guess campaign in 2012. She has shot 3 campaigns with Guess as an adult. She signed to IMG models in 2013 and made her New York Fashion Week debut the following year. She has appeared in numerous high fashion campaigns and editorials, and in a spokesmodel for maybe Maybelline. So her interest is gardening, yoga, spending time with loved ones. So it is difficult for her to deal with criticism, competitors. As a top model, she needs to maintain her body fit, but she can't control her cravings. So Gigi says, if something inspires me, I'll push myself harder to get there. Being a model and a mom, Gigi decided to maintain proper health along with a healthy and nutrition diet. She walks a lot. She does yoga with lifting weights. She runs around for an hour in a park. She does everything said by her trainer to keep her body fit and healthy. Thank you. From here, Mansa will explain.
Thank you, Mansa. So here is the architecture diagram of our project. Here, React and JavaScript are used as front end, and back Node.js is our back end. We are using REST API as our API server, and we are using MongoDB as our database, and the other files we are going to store in our GitHub. Here, a user is initially authenticated. The data is matched with our MongoDB database, and he is logged into our application where he meets with with our presentation layer, which is basically React.js. And the next one is our ER diagram. So here you can see how our user is related to every other entity in our database. Here, user is related to progress, the exercise, meal, goal, and the notifications that user gets. And the next one is the sequence diagram. Here, a user is registered, and his inputs are validated with our database. And when user clicks login button, he's redirected to the next page. When he's clicked logout, he's redirected back to login. And the next one is the data flow diagram of our application. Here, a new user is signed in and he's logged in. Then he lands in our home page, in which the calories are estimated, and then the diet plan for the user is given. And then user can select recipes, and he can also estimate calories of the recipes. Here we also have a feature to get in touch with experts who are doctors, dietitians, and coaches. And yeah, the following is the algorithm of our application. Here we are using an object detection algorithm which brings out calories from our food. When user take picture of the meal, it will detect the food and automatically count the calories so that the users can get aware of what the macronutrients that they are going to consume. In this modern world, healthy diet is concerned. Healthy diet helps individual to maintain and improve their overall health. Uh, and yeah, next is Sprint 5 recap. So we completed tech paper. We worked on tech paper in our last sprint. We created a sign up and login page, and we added few features for our application. We worked on few number of user stories, and we created backend and working on database. So this is the brief summary of our sprint 5 and sprint 6. In sprint 5, we worked on tech paper. As I told earlier, we worked on tech paper, created login and sign up page. We added few features, and also we designed backend and database. In sprint 6, we added few more story points and also new user stories. We also added recipes and recommendations according to maintenance calories. We worked on tech paper and deployment manual. We also added the list of coaches and doctors. And the next product backlog will be explained by Brunda.
Thank you, Satvik. So here is the product backlog where we have set different tasks, stories we have completed. Like as a new um, user, I want to navigate through homepage features and about uh, find contacts information so that I can get familiar with the application. Likewise, research on application algorithm architecture. And as a customer, I want to enter my details like height, weight, activity so that I can find maintenance calories. So likewise, we have listed down all the stories and tasks along with the key with which we are able to access. And the next comes sprint 5 backlog. So this is our sprint 6 backlog, where we have set down 4 stories along with key and story points. As a customer, I want to view the list of all the available professionals so that I can have a list of them to choose when I need one, uh, and so on. And stories and acceptance criteria. So here we have user stories and the acceptance criteria with the key. So as a customer, I want to enter my details so that I can find maintenance calories. So here we have a scenario where customer wants to find maintenance calories. Given that I am the role of logged in customer, when I enter my details, the system shows me the maintenance criteria and I know my maintenance calories. So likewise, we have different user stories and acceptance criteria listed down. So next, coming to the test cases, we have added few more test cases where we use key and login. So when we so uh, so here are the recommendations, like with the test assumption as show diet recommendations with all so these are the users and recommendations. So coming to team velocity chart. So coming to team, okay, here are the stories and tasks completed uh, and not completed. So with the key and the stories, here we have as a customer, I want to enter the details like height, weight, activities, so that I can find the maintenance calories. And other stories like as a customer, I want to select a nutritionist so that I can proceed to make an appointment with him. And the story which is in progress is, as a customer, I want to view the list of all the available professionals so that I can have a list of them to choose the best trainer or the doctor. So here are the matrices. This is the team velocity chart as that represent the graph of sprints which are completed, and the here the dark green one indicates the amount of work done uh, and started, and the light green indicates the work done during the sprint with the story points. And coming to the team historical velocity with the average, this is the this shows the difference between completed and committed one. Using the average is plotted for all the sprints with the story points. So this is the burn down chart. So in sprint 6, you can see the ideal line with guidelines and zigzag one as work remained. Uh, so when it comes to 0, that means the task is completed and sprint 6 is successfully done. So later on, coming to the completed and committed ratio, it shows the amount of work done in all the sprints when it began and the amount of work completed during the sprints. So next will be continued by Mansa. Thank you.
Thank you, Vrunda. So for the retrospectives, what went well is the most of the meetings went according to the scheduled manner, and the teammates complemented each other very well. The collaboration was great, and our paid sessions, and the priorities were made clear, and members took them into account. Tasks were clearly defined and assigned it on the first day of the starting of the sprint. So we completed the sprint 6 deliverables on time, and the teammates supported and helped each other submit the deliverables. What needs to be improved is more time required to work for the new features as they were added recently, and we couldn't able to conduct the required meetings as the teammates were busy with their own schedules. Like more meetings were we couldn't able to conduct. And the third one is like we avoid delaying the work, and we have to avoid delaying the work and depending on the other teammates to complete their tasks. So next steps were we need to improve the time management and spend more time on to work on the deliverables, and attend all the meets provided in the WhatsApp group to share the work for the sprint and discuss any new updates about the project. Each teammates need to take initiative and work on their part for the sprint submission, and team should focus on timely integration and deployment. So these are the stories that we have planned for sprint 7, which is like the stories are like, as a customer, I want to view the list of the available professionals and coaches, doctors, so that I can have a list of them to choose which I need one. And as a customer, I want to give the feedback for the professionals that I got contacted for the services so that the other users can get the overview of the service. As a customer, I want to give rating and feedback for the application so that the review can be pinned to the testimonials. As a customer, I want to email to the customer service so that I can get my issue resolved. And the project demo, these are the application screenshots. So this will be the home page of our web application. So once we enter into the web application, we will get a calorie calculator where we can find where we can submit our personal details like age, gender, height, weight, and activity, which will result into the weight loss chart. Sorry, calorie estimation chart. And these are the ingredients of the like these are the ingredients that we can prepare the food. As you can see, we can find the recipes in the application. So you will find if you select a recipe, you can find the preparation time, ingredients, and how much time will it be taken, and the calorie estimation for that recipe. So in the screenshot, we can get into touch, and this is the about of the application where we have recipes, calories, food, diet, contact, and favorites. Like you can add a recipe to the favorites, and you can get into touch with the with the bot. So here is the GitHub link, presentation, tech paper, and the remaining. So happy eating. Thank you.